Hello, my name is April. Welcome to your weekly energy update. We're going to be doing Monday, June 24th through Sunday, June 30th. It's incredible. I can't even believe this month is coming to a close. It's feeling like time just goes so much faster since 2019. So this is your energy update and Akashic Records rant. I will be doing an Akashic Records rant at the end of the energy update. Also, if you want to join my fabulous intuitive development crew, there is a lovely group of people in my live intuitive membership. You can go down to the description below. There is a whole mediumship course in there. There's live Akashic Reiki intuition meditations and activations. Lots of amazing things in there. Lots of ways to cultivate intuition. I learn everything from my channel. I did not learn anything from books. I learned from a few mentors a few years ago, and, I just ran with it. All of the information that I've ever received has nothing to do with what other people are doing out there. It's massively different, and it's really meant to help you express and hop into your unique way of developing your intuition, how you utilize it in this life. Also, I do have an Akashic Records course coming up that is going to be coming up July 17th, 2024. It's an 8-week course. We already have a group of fabulous people. There's 2 spots left. I do this course about 3 times a year. So if you want to join us, go to courses in my description below, book a discovery call so you and I can talk one-to-one about what is involved with it, how it will help you, what the curriculum is, and all that jazz. All right, I'm going to go ahead and tune into the energy of June 24th. Here we go, June 24th, Monday. There is a reassurance energy happening. Like, there is the feeling reassured. Like, everything is kind of just working out, falling into place, active, and like bouncing around. There is a pep in the step with the collective. There is like good vibes. Whether I know that some of the stuff that I receive is a little bit different than the astrology, but astrology is a plane within a multi-dimensional system, right? So what I'm feeling from the people that I'm reading for right now, you're really stepping into a new skin. You're feeling comfortable in it. You're expressing it on Monday. You're moving around. There's a lot of good energy, feeling really like you're feeling healthy, feeling strong. There's a new set of resilience that's coming in. There's a new sense of feeling like I feel supported. I made it. I'm feeling good. What about for those who are going through a hard time on Monday? What's going on with them? It's kind of like whether you are going through something hard or not, it's still there in the background, like I know I'll be fine. So there's still this sense of resiliency that's coming through. And stepping into your new skin, stepping into, okay, I may not know what to do next, but I'm feeling good. I feel like I can do this. So that's amazing. That's a great energy to be in. Take one day at a time. The most important thing is to check in with yourself. Check to see if you believe in yourself. Check in to see if everything that you are feeling is matching up with what you want, right? That's Monday. Monday's feeling pretty good. I'm liking it. All right, let's go ahead and go into Tuesday, June 25th. Whenever I look down, it's because I'm like looking at this guy. I screw up dates like it's my thing. It's my hobby. So Tuesday, June 25th here. Check in with yourself. There is a lot of like self check-in that I'm feeling for this last week of June. It's like checking in with yourself, seeing if everything's in order, seeing if you are in order mentally, seeing if you're in order spiritually, physically, organizing, putting all your ducks in a row. There's a lot of relationship energy coming in, and it's like, what do you want in relationship? You're being asked to reevaluate, look at it all. Some of you are just like, I need a break from that, and I need to just have fun. I need to have fun with myself, or just have fun with other people. For some of you, you're really thinking about stepping your relationship up to the next level. It's like really coming in. There's a surge of energy that's like, all right, what are we doing? This is good. I'm feeling like all our ducks in a row. We figured it out. And there is this unification energy happening. That is also for Monday and Tuesday. So Monday and Tuesday feels similar, except for Tuesday feels more structured. Like there's more structuring, there's more expansion, creativity coming in on Tuesday, new ideas. What are we not aware of here? What are we not aware of? So some of you are still feeling into that, like, you know, you need to reinforce that you have enough, that you are enough, that everything is working in your favor. There are limiting belief systems that are kind of trickling in, but it's just sitting above that, like really having, I got this message that, you know, act like it's not real. Like this world is literally a movie, and who cares? Like, that's what it's saying. It's like, don't take it so seriously. Like, just let it go. Do your thing. Let me see what else coming on Tuesday, June 25th. Trust in the divine. It's all working out. This is your moment to show the universe. Like, I have so much faith. I have so much faith. And I'm also getting, around Wednesday, we're going into Wednesday. Wednesday is all about intention setting. And I'm seeing kind of this explosion of, it's time. We're moving into something. And sunshine, grace, ease, peace. In order to do that, you must put the infrastructure down. You must lay the infrastructure down. What do you want? You know, it's time to solidify things that you want again. You know, everything's been so up in the air. There's been no ground to stand on. You can set intentions, but then you change your mind, or like everything shifts and you're like, what am I doing here? And Wednesday, June 26th, it feels like there's a solidification of like, okay, let's remap everything. You know, and this is something I'm going to share too. Whether or not you're like, well, what if it shifts again? Okay, you're still solidifying what you want and need. And it might change a little bit, but it's important to do that periodically, no matter if it shifts or not. It's good to sit with yourself, to be confident in what you want and lay it down. Lay it on some paper. Play it out. Like, get jiggy with it. You know, I'm at that age where I'm 36, by the way, and it feels like I'm getting, like, my puns are for older people. It's like, I feel like my puns are outdated. Get jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. What blessings are coming in the first half of the week here? Yeah, there is a sense of like as long as you keep nourishing yourself and sitting in the energy of self-love, the beginning of the week is going to feel amazing. If you start to look and focus on things that you need to worry about, or overthinking or over planning, you're not going to have as much fun in the beginning of the week. The beginning of the week is meant for self-love, self-care, internal, looking within, seeing what you want again, you know, stepping into this new skin. That's all the first half of June 24th through the 26th. Thursday feels like I saw a flying saucer. That's the first thing that I saw. It's taking you all there. It's almost like, what does this represent? Your mind is gonna want to go to places on Thursday. It's like investigating everything. It's looking and exploring and trying to understand. It's possibly you might want to learn new things on Thursday. There's this energy of I want to learn new things. And it might be because you solidified some things. You're like, you know what? In order to do this, I want to learn this. Things feel solid enough to where that's possible. The thing is, for some of you, you might feel like you're reading into too many subjects or want to learn too much all at once. Trust in the fact that you don't have to do anything. It's about what you want to learn. What are you curious about? Also, you're being shown many facets of yourself on Thursday that, some things you might like about yourself and some things you might not like about yourself. And it's important just to look at them and not to get too involved in, either self-hatred or doubt or insecurities or even like overconfidence, really. Just kind of being very neutral. Do your best to stay neutral on Thursday and, go for the parts of knowledge that you're wanting to discover. What are we not aware of on Thursday? Thursday feels very subconscious, right? So Thursday has this, like, you're feeling in alignment. There are so many things happening, but there's this sense of feeling aligned and focused and restored. There's also a sense of feeling like there's a homecoming, right? And even though there's like so much going on, I'm feeling like a lot of you are able to really stand your ground and harness your power and take initiative and move forward and feeling just like you're feeling really good. Especially like Thursday's big. Thursday feels really big. It feels like there's like an epiphany Thursday. Just make sure to stay on top of being grounded and appreciative. There is so much going on Thursday. So a lot of it is subconscious, and then there's also this sense of feeling like you're clearing out everything and that things are moving forward, that you feel like you're at home, you feel safe, you feel secure. Do you see how big Thursday is? It is like the colors of the rainbow. I feel like there's so much going on Thursday. And let's go ahead and see what higher self said. It's like, I can handle this. It's the flying saucer. The flying saucer, if you're in a UFO or if you're in a flying saucer, you're in one place. You're really focused on seeing what's out there, seeing what's around, but at the same time you're seated in, you feel comfortable. So that's coming in. It's exploration, but feeling good and feeling home, feeling safe. I'm stuck on Thursday because it feels so good. I don't want to leave Thursday. All right, let's go ahead and go to Friday. Friday. It's Friday. Friday, June 28th. Trust, believe, and receive. It's all here. Trusting in the divine. Your resistance becomes clear. Everything is near. Hold it dear. Do not fear. And I don't know why I'm rhyming. It's just how it's coming in. You're being asked to take a lot of responsibility about what you think, believe, feel. And Friday, there's a lot of energy that's focused on that. Are you being responsible with your thoughts, your feelings, your actions? Are you staying in integrity? Are you staying in love? Are you staying in fearlessness? And what that's doing, like if you are doing that work, that is bringing an opportunity. A lot of you that are watching my channel, you're about bringing opportunities in a heart-centered way. You're sick of how the world is ran. You're here to spring new ideas into action. You are here to lead a group of people into a beautiful space to see themselves, to empower themselves. You are here to activate people, to help them understand who they are, to open their powers back up. You are here to reassure the collective that they're heading in a good direction. And a lot of people are watching this channel. You are a pure channel. You are a pure human. You are a pure soul. And you are going to help this world massively. And so the reason why, and this is why I'm bringing this up, June 20, the last 6-8 months, you got tested. You really did. Look at your last 6 to 8 months. Look how much you went through. Like, there were some really uncomfortable moments, and this last 6-8 months is a lot more tough for the heart-centered crew than it was back in 2020. This last 6-8 months was harder. And you were being tested. Were you standing your ground? Were you sitting in faith even when it felt so awkward to do so? And it's okay. It's not a perfect road. You didn't have to do it 100% of the time, but were you doing it at the best of your ability? Because what Friday is representing to me is that you are building a frequency that is allowing you to activate your purpose, your journey into this existence for the next, it feels like the next 20 years. Like, things are gonna really start to move forward based off of the frequency you're admitting. And the first half of the week, that's what it's all about. It's about what are you focused on? It's telling you, hey, it's time to take initiative off of the inventory that you have energetically and mentally and spiritually. But you want to make sure that everything on the inside is optimal and moving and working at that high vibrational alignment before you take action. And so Friday is like that push into, you want to make sure you're taking inventory again, but it's bringing you into your purpose, and how you're doing it, it's paying off. Saturday, the 29th June. I'm smiling because they just showed me like 2 kids like having a good time, playing around, playing in the sand at the beach, and just being carefree, knowing that after you have taken that inner inventory, it's important to go out and enjoy yourself, right? I see a lot of people on like this week, like looking at their finances. It seems to be on people's minds a lot, whether you're doing good or not. It's like, it's something that you're thinking about, and totally understandable about like what's happening in the world, what's happening in the collective. But don't let the collective energy shake you. It's important to stay in your own energy. The collective is going through a big transformation with money and abundance, but you don't have to match that energy. The biggest focus here is to obviously be responsible, but to know that you are taken care of. As long as you're following your heart and your passions, you're in alignment, you're taken care of. Trust, and you will receive. You have to trust, though. And all the acts, all the thoughts that you have, look at them and see if all those acts and those thoughts are loving. Love conquers all. Your connection conquers all. Nothing is limited when you're doing that. And if it is, it gives you something to address. Like, if you feel limited in a topic this week, whether it is finances, or if you feel limited, like you don't have enough freedom or anything like that, you want to look at it. Why do you feel that way? It's something, there's a belief system, right? You want to see what it is that you feel resistant to or feel stuck, and address it this week. It's a big deal to do it this week. I don't know why. Maybe I should ask. We'll see. Why? Well, I already told you guys. It's because this is the energy you're bringing into your purpose. Let's say you don't do it and you start taking action on your purpose. And let's say you have a thing with finances. You are going to start seeing that, maybe people don't see the value in what you do. Maybe, or maybe the people that show up are really nervous about making a payment. Or maybe there is someone that shows up and then they back out, right? And so it's time to look at yourself and be like, okay, I obviously didn't do all my inventory. So pulling back into yourself and asking, okay, what can I do to release? Because it's not those people. It's not. It's us. It's you. So you want to ask, what is causing that in my energy field? And then you'll see there's some internal work. There's some resistance there. So I've had this experience. And the thing is, I want to share this because I help a lot of people become readers and start heart-centered businesses. And if you learn how to meet everybody at the soul level, and you learn to you just have integrity, and you know that what you do is worth every freaking penny, and that you are taken care of by the universe no matter what your past look like, that you are divinely protected, and it just all shows up. Like, it really truly does. And the people are like, I have people, they're just so amazing. The people that show up for my stuff, so amazing. I love them to bits. It's the greatest gift you could possibly have, to have the crew of people that I help. I'm just like, I'm fascinated and impressed by how much they're willing to open and express and organize everything within themselves. I think it's amazing. And I called that in because that's what I do. That's what I'm attracting. That's what I care about, right? As a soul. And I'll be really vulnerable here. Let's say I have an insecurity. Let's say that I'm like, you know what? I'm not really feeling really confident today. Well, guess what? I'm going to have people treat me like I'm not confident. Like, either going to have someone that's like, you know what? I think that this, like, that's what I'm going to attract. Like, there's going to be people that are going to try to talk over me, or there might be someone that tries to question something. It's all because of something I'm exuding. So this week is and the reason I keep bringing this, it's like, this is the week that you really need to see why the world is reacting to you in a certain way, and then work on it. And you might have already worked on this energy, but it's coming back a little bit, so it needs to be worked on again. It's all gravy in the gravy train. Just do it. All right, we're gonna go to Sunday. Long-winded April. Get it? Sunday the 30th. I saw the trumpet right when I said that. It's like burp, burp, burp. And I see cherubs. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? I feel like some of you are going to be pregnant on Sunday, or like that you're going to get pregnant on Sunday. Some of you are really just mastering your levels of like manifestation. Like, you're taking your manifestation practices to a whole new level. You're magnetizing everything. There is like all these endings of like, it's like, get out of my energy. And then I also see like, some of you have become so high aligned and high vibrational that those really tough experiences that you had, you're not even going to be like, you're like, who was that person? I don't even know who that is. And then the actions that you're taking on Sunday, it's like nothing is touching you. It's an unstoppable energy. You really are taking, I'm just like, Sunday feels, I'm loving this week. It's great. I'm like, this is one of the best weeks I've ever felt in my life. And I don't even care. Like, this is, I'm feeling people are being exploratory. They're good natured. They're smiling. And it's like, we're finally coming out of our coma. things are happening. There's talks, there's networking, there's like all this stuff is happening, and it's like doors are opening. Even if there's not an instantaneous thing, you can just, everything's happening. And yeah, it feels really good. And if you're wanting to learn something new, and this is something that I had to learn. There's something I really want to do. I do not look at, okay, why can't I do this? I don't look at that. I used to, and then it would hold me back from doing the thing that I wanted to do. I go, what action can I do right now that shows that I'm ready to grow and that I'm ready to be abundant and that I trust, right? This week is all about that. And if you wanted to take a course, if you wanted to travel, if you want to do something that requires, there might be some limitations, find a way to where you can do something similar that begins to open the floodgates. Or if you do have the ability to do it, just do it. Don't hold yourself back. It's time to do it's time to do new things. It's time. So let me go ahead and see any blessings. Let me just, I might just do what the week feels like instead of day for day, but you guys could let me know in the comments what you like. Blessings. There's lots of babies. You guys are getting pregnant. And not everybody that's watching this, but there's a lot of people that are about to get pregnant. And I'm just seeing a lot of romance this week. There's a lot of romance in the air, whether it's short-lived or long-term. Enjoy yourself, guys. Enjoy it. Have an amazing week. And let me go ahead and go into the Akashic Records rant here. Okay, so the first thing I got from the Akashic Records, because I like to ask the records sometimes, what should we focus on today? And it said, I do what I want. And I am going to do a little shout out for my friend Danny. I taught her the Akashic Records a few years ago, and she's a great Akashic light language channel. She's doing such a good job. And, she said one thing to me that I really liked, and she said, thank you for telling me that, you're practicing in the records 4 to 5 times a week, is a really good thing to do. And for me personally, it was just to strengthen my gifts in the way that they were meant to be strengthened. And it didn't come from books. It didn't come from other people. It helped me lay out the unique design of what my records look like and what they want to teach me. And she was just pretty much sharing with me that her channel is going into this very, it's her direction. And nobody else is telling her how to do it. She is following her path. And I like to teach that way. I like to teach people their way of getting into their unique style. So it'll be how many people are sick of cookie cutter things that people regurgitate from books? Me personally, it's just, everyone can feel it. They can tell, as a collective right now, we are shifting and evolving and growing, and people can tell if you are reading from a book, or if you're reading from your true self, from your authentic channel, or if you're just regurgitating information, or if you heard something from someone and you're sharing it. They can tell. There's a vibration to it, and it's off-putting, and it's inauthentic. And tradition is cool because it keeps things in integrity and it moves information forward, and tradition can also stunt progress, right? It can stunt growth. If you say that spirituality is specifically this way, then where do we go from there? Do we not grow? Do we just stay in the lines? We stay in bounds, right? Or do we learn from the traditions and then go up to our channel and learn more? It's okay. That's what we're meant to do. Everything is meant to progress. Science, intuition, traditions. And ultimately, it's important to receive new information from your channel and to share that information. That's the stuff that people are going to grow from the most from you. I swear if I have to hear another thing about, like, this is the way it is. Hey, if you're feeling this, this is why. It's like, shut up. And it's just, it's time for us to all grow and to see that intuition is ultimately one of the most valuable things that we could be doing right now, no matter how you use it. And I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about business, inventing, science, literature. We are at an age right now where everything is going to be innovative and new, and like there's new territory coming in. And it's important to be in connection to receive that information instead of reading a book and being like, oh, Colonel Sanders said this, I'm going to post it. It's like, oh my God. Anyway, that's my rant. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. I hope that this helps somebody. It's time for us to also not be afraid to be different. The things that are going to come through your channel are not out there yet. They're not out there. And it's important to get it out there. It's time to use your voice. Doesn't matter what you look like. I didn't even do anything. I just showed up like this because the message is more important than what you look like, how you sound, the message, how true it feels. And all the truth is up there. Okay? All right. I love you guys. Bye.